Hey you guys, and thank you for tuning in to another video with the Fat Gay. My name's Isaac, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about why the benchmarks at Orangetheory matter to me so much and why I think they're important for us to participate in regardless of where we are in our journey. So before I start the video, I do want to apologize. I know I did not upload a video on Thursday, and I was supposed to upload one on Saturday, but then, I didn't. But it was one of my best friend's birthdays this week, and school was kind of crazy, and I had a lot going on at work, so I had to try to reel back in some time for myself. However, I'm going to get better about posting a little bit more frequently and kind of making up for some of the times that I've missed. Even though I technically have only missed one video, I want to make sure that I'm staying consistent. So please forgive me for that. I promise I won't make it a habit. Now back to our benchmarks. So the reason that I want to have this conversation today is because, as most of you know, or for some of you that may be just joining Orangetheory, we have benchmarks throughout the year for different types, whether it's for rowing or for running or for, let me look at my phone because I don't remember. 1 second. Oh, I left my phone. Anyway, we have different benchmarks for different types of progress mapping throughout the year. So for example, there's one for rowing, there's another one for the treads, and it's really for us to kind of see that we're making progress. And this is really important to me because it's one of the only ways that we can track progress at Orangetheory that doesn't have to do with the scale. So I've actually only had the opportunity to participate in one benchmark so far. Now, I've done the same benchmark twice, but I haven't actually been present for a benchmark for the treadmill and different things like that. But I did have one of my very first benchmarks when I first started, which was actually, I think my first day was October 11th, but the benchmark was right at the beginning of November. So I was relatively new to the Orangetheory scene. So I jumped in, I did my first 2,000 meter row, and y'all, it was rough. I mean, I actually did better than I thought I was going to do. I finished at like 10 minutes and 11 seconds. But you guys know that the goal is between 6 minutes and 30 seconds and 10 minutes. And I fell short by 11 seconds. And it really made me mad because I was the only person in that class that didn't finish within the guidelines that they provided. Now, granted, I understand that there's a lot of different factors that play into that, but I was still mad. Like, gordito, pull, but I wasn't pulling, it wasn't working. I was taking a lot of breaks and it was rough. A couple days ago, I did do my 2,000 meter bench row again, and I actually shaved off 46 seconds. Now granted, I've been going to Orangetheory for a little bit over 4 months now, and I have lost a substantial amount of weight, and I'm not going to share how much because there's another video coming up about that specific topic, so stay tuned. Anyway, I shaved off 46 seconds from a 2,000 meter row. Now for anybody that's like 46 seconds, that's not even a minute. ¿Qué te pasa, Cerico, por favor? Eso no es nada, ¿verdad? It is a lot. When you are on the rower and you are pushing and you're giving it your all, those 46 seconds are really hard to shave off. So not only did I PR and I got my personal record, but I actually I got to learn something about myself. And I know that in one of my previous videos, I talked about going through a weight loss plateau, and I was feeling really defeated, and I was really frustrated with myself because I wasn't seeing the results that I wanted to see. However, this benchmark provided me an opportunity to realize that non-scale victories are very real even in the gym, okay? And that is one perfect example about the progress that I am making, the things that I'm doing right. And I think it's really hard, and a lot of us struggle regardless of what we're doing in our journeys to either be healthy or to be financially stable or to grow in our careers, is that we focus on the things that are not happening. We're focusing on what we're not doing as opposed to the progress that we are making, and that's caca, right? Why are we sitting here and we're focusing on, bless you, all the things that we're doing wrong when we're doing so many things right? Now, yes, are there some of us that are sitting at home, en el sofá haciendo nada? Es posible. But Okay, for those of us that are putting in the work and are just getting frustrated with ourselves because we're maybe not seeing the results at the rate that we want to, it's unrealistic and it's not fair that we're sitting here and we're punishing ourselves for not making the progress in the time span that we want to see it, because it's not realistic. So I took a step back and I decided to make a list of some of the achievements that I've had at Orangetheory that I really didn't think about or pay much attention to, because if you remember earlier in the year, I did say that one of my goals was to be able to do a sit-up. Now, desafortunadamente en este momento no puedo decir que I have successfully completed a sit-up. Not yet. Also, I'm sorry that I'm doing this outside, but the weather is really great and I want to enjoy these days because, you know, I live in Florida and they're going to come to an end soon. So I'm like, you know what? Lo voy a hacer afuera. Pa'l carajo, no importa. Anyway, so if you hear background noises, especially el perrito que siempre está barking every 5 minutes, que vive ahí atrás, I'm sorry. Pero así es la vida, and now you get to see what I deal with on a regular basis. Anyway, because I know that was a tangent. But there are a lot of things. So yes, I have not achieved the sit-up thing yet. Now, I'm kind of like sit-up adjacent, like where I'm doing like really good crunches. Pero el sit-up todavía, it hasn't happened. But instead of focusing on what I haven't been able to do, here are some of the things that I have. So one, I shaved off 46 seconds from my 2,000 meter bench row, and I'm extremely proud of that, and I'm very happy, and I have really great support system, and people were cheering me on, and it was great. Number two, okay, your boy did a whole set of pop jacks. Not once, not twice, but the entire class, because you know how it is. Sometimes we have sets that we go through all of them, and then you have to, you know, do a minimum of 2 rounds. I did the pop jacks for the entire set, and I was so kind of like, I didn't think about it. I was just like, yeah, I did that. I tried it, right? And one of the girls that I go to the gym with, she's like, wow, you're doing pop jacks. You weren't doing those before, because I was doing modifications. And I was just like, that's a huge win. Like, that's something to celebrate and for something for us to be excited about. So that's another one. So I got my 2,000 meter bench row improvement. I've started doing pop jacks, okay? I've been able to do planks and like really do planks without, you know, using my knees. So that was another one that I've seen a lot of improvement. And my tread life is getting, I mean, I still hate the treads. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you guys. I do it first because I wanna get it out of the way. However, I have been running in my all-outs, which I'm very proud of. I have really gotten good about pumping my arms when I'm on the treadmill so that I'm not grabbing onto the rails. Now, sometimes I do, but these are all accomplishments. These are all things for us to be proud of. And that's why I made this video today, is because it's important for us to remember what we're doing right instead of focusing on all the things that we're not doing. All right? So if you are having a hard week or you're being down on yourself, take a moment and think about all the things you're doing right, because I promise you they're there. You just need to acknowledge them and let that motivate you. Alright, so I really hope that you're putting in the work. If you haven't gone to the gym yet, remember, never miss a Monday. I post new videos on Mondays and Thursdays. If you have any ideas of content that you would like me to post, go ahead and let me know in the comment section below. And also, if you have an NSV, a non-scale victory that you want to talk about, let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear about it. And if you want to see more videos in the future, don't forget the subscribe button on your way out. Thank you so much.